Our camera lens trained on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Absolutely no complaints on the weather front. It's an ideal day for football here in Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. And now they get the ball rolling. Nicely timed tackle. Manuel Akanji. Now Meunier. Paslak. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And Bellingham. Right, we need an update from Alex Scott because there's been a goal, I'm hearing, at the Rhein Energiestadion.
It's a goal for Cologne. It's now 1-0 with 7 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, it's no easy task being the visiting side when you take into account Borussia Dortmund's wonderful home record, Stuart.
Well, 9 wins from the last 9 games tells you how well they play here. Their ability to press high up the field, I think, is the main reason for this record. It's so hard to play against.
Manuel Akanji. And Bellingham must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Axel Witsel. Meunier. And Bellingham. And the goal kick will be next. Jude Bellingham. In behind for him to chase. Pivotal moment defensively. Haberer. Roland Salai. Okay, I understand there's been a goal in the Köln match. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. It's all even Stevens at 1-1.
Oh, maybe the equaliser. It's still alive. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Over it comes. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Strong. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, we did have to cut off Alex for understandable reasons in this case. And in with a real chance. He's trying to create something. Royce. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Niels Petersen. Salai. On to Petersen. And intercepting it. Daniel Malen. Meunier. Can he play it in? And a good tackle. Grifo. Good pressure high up the pitch. Meunier. Excellent defending. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Grifo. Marco Reus. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Demirovic. So we're at the halfway stage and Borussia Dortmund have the lead. We mentioned earlier, best home record in the league.
Well, they play such good football here. It's sharp, it's inventive, and at times it's clinical. If they can just get more control of the midfield area, I'm sure we'll see them extend their lead.
Well, they get the second half going here. Borussia Dortmund in front and hoping to build upon what was a largely positive showing in the first half. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. But the danger averted for now. Chance to do damage. Schmidt. How about the cross? And cutting inside. Niels Petersen. Good looking ball. Really good interception. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, moving it nicely. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And pull back. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, this has been front and centre in all the newspapers as well as on social media. Now, the news is official. Niklas Süle has completed his move to Manchester United, Stuart.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Oh, yes! The cheekiest of backflips! Wonderful goal!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then just look at the finish. No wonder he's laughing. So audacious with that little back heel, and he's completely done the keeper. It's a lovely goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. I must say, this looks promising. Nadine Demirovic. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Applying vigorous pressure. Cuts it back. And never in any doubt from the keeper.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
A key game in the Bundesliga coming up live here on EA TV.
Oh, can he finish it, Derek?
And thumped away. Eggestein. Nadine Demirovic. Very good reading of the game to win possession back.
Well, as you can see, Dortmund have had most of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Going well. Can he get one back? Marvellous anticipation. Reina. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
And danger still. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes.
Well, the Dortmund fans are certainly playing their part. Every time they win the ball back, a roar goes up around this stadium.
Reina. It's a weighted pass. Hazard. Asensio. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Schmidt. Promising position, this. Will it happen for them? Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Now sending it in. Well, it still could be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Torgan Hazard. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Jude Bellingham. Meunier. Now Witsel. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. strong but fair tackle. And the referee blows his whistle. With that, the game is over, and it's a victory for Dortmund. What did you think of their performance?
Well, that performance is par for the course here. They've been really good at home. They just play with so much confidence. It's another excellent result for them.
Danke, dass Sie direkt nach dem Spielende für ein paar Fragen zu uns rübergekommen sind. Vielen Dank.
Ich begrüße Sie zur Pressekonferenz. Sie können Ihre Fragen dann jetzt stellen. So, ich darf mich bei allen bedanken. Das war's für heute.
Our cameras on one man, in imperious form, and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And this is the scene here in Zinsheim in the hilly Kraichgau region. We're at the Pre-Zero Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It's Hoffenheim facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, every football coach likes to have a versatile forward in his ranks. Andrej Kramaric is certainly one such player. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
A look at the initial 11 for Hoffenheim.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
Poor pass. Holland. And it was a fine result for Borussia Dortmund in their last game against Freiburg. How might this one go, Stuart? Oh, my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational! Unstoppable!
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
So back in business in this match, and Borussia Dortmund hold the lead. Andrej Kramaric. Akanji has it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Making progress is Royce, and options around him. And Bellingham. Well, a bad touch like that usually will mean giving the ball away. Adamian. You can't help feeling, when you look at the table, that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
Manuel Akanji. In possession, Schultz. Rice. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Well, he can't say he hasn't been warned now. That's good from the referee.
He plays it short. Determined block. Holland. And here's Azar. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. showing excellent judgment to intercept. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Holland. Crisp tackling. Stuart Armstrong. Diadi Samaseku. Moving the ball effectively. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Wonderfully weighted pass. Will it be? Oh, a tremendous block. And the Schwarz-Gelben pushing to add to their advantage. It'll be a corner. Well, they're going for the short one. Hazard. And no way through. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will they profit from this situation? Samaseku. It needs an accurate cross. Kramaric. And a tidy challenge. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Kramaric. An attack full of promise. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. And there's the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. Oh, a superb save. Great pressure to win the ball back. Options in the middle. Sebastian Rudy with it. Decent position. Kramaric. Strong play here. Christoph Baumgartner. Rudy. This looks promising. Well, they keep passing away. He could pick out a teammate. The cutback. And fired against the crossbar. Kramaric. Oh, goodness me, he's crashed it against the woodwork.
Well, it's so difficult to get that on target. He's done fantastically well. He can count himself unlucky there.
Nearing the break, and it's Borussia Dortmund with the advantage. Good time for an assessment of their overall performance, I think.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and...
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Oh, denied by the post. Sebastian Rudy. Armstrong. Could be troublesome. A chance to whip it in. Dangerous looking attack. The first half here comes to an end. Well, you might say par for the course as far as Erling Haaland was concerned in the first half. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's...
So into the second half, Borussia Dortmund hold the advantage, but it's a long way from being done and dusted here. Pongracic. And Witsel with it. Meunier. Dahoud. And an astute piece of defending. Christoph Baumgartner. Well, we've been waiting to see if this might become official. It is official now. Sergio Busquets has completed his move to Old Trafford.
I think at around £20 million, that's value for money. He's a talented player that will certainly improve their team.
Dahoud. The ball with Marco Reus. Haaland. And now Dahoud. Holland, and a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
Armstrong. A key game in the Bundesliga coming up live here on EA TV. It's Hoffenheim against Mainz.
Well, Dortmund just can't dominate the possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Goodness, what's the keeper doing? Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Over it comes. And a time for cool heads. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. He might profit from here, you know. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. And time for the change now. Well, opting for the short corner. Meunier. And he takes it on. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Takes the shot. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how close this is. May not have been given in my day, but the technology's certainly shown its worth here.
Well, on with the action, and quite frankly, Borussia Dortmund are running away with this. Kramaric. Samaseku. Kaderjabek. Now with Samaseku. Kramaric. Christoph Baumgartner. Can he find the net? Tremendous block. And threading it forward. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
And a short corner, let's see. Asensio plays it back. Witsel. Now Minier. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? David Neres delivering it into the box. Well, he took care of it defensively. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Kramaric. David Neres. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Guerrero. Now Minier. Dahoud. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Couldn't keep the ball. Minier. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And that will do it. The referee blows his whistle, and 3 points for Borussia Dortmund. Overall, how would you assess their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good
Danke, dass Sie für ein kurzes Statement hier sind, so kurz nach dem Spiel. Ich danke Ihnen für das Gespräch.
Big interest in Axel Witsel. In the lineup today, but is he going to be retiring? This is EA TV. Hello and welcome to the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're at a crucial stage of the DFB Pokal, the quarter-final stage. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they face Hansa Rostock.
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them, unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
This is the lineup for Dortmund. The vastly experienced Marvin Hitz is the goalkeeper. Mahmoud Dahoud starts. Alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield, and in this tactical setup they have just the one player in attack. Chance to do damage. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Dahoud. And Witsel with it. Intelligent threaded pass here. Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Go to the back page of any newspaper today and you'll find the name of Axel Witsel. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season. Could it be, Stuart, he's about to hang up his boots?
Well, Derek, it happens to everybody at some point. The body just can't cope anymore, and that's probably the case here, because when he plays, he still has a big impact on this team.
A super tackle and they've won possession. Encouraging move from Dortmund. And let's give credit to the defending. Now he must favour the cross. Well, over the byline, goal kick. Well, Leicester fans have been wondering, would the deal go through? It is now official. They've got their man, Stuart.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
And fed forwards. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Mamba. Maya. Damian Rosbach. Hanno Behrens. And it's with Ingelsson. Patient build-up at the moment. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Axel Witsel. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Just straying offside. And threading it forward. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Hanno Behrens. Rosbach. And it's with Ingelsson. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Firing it towards goal. Oh, good save. He's driven in the corner. And the header just wide of the mark. Marco Asensio. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Dahoud. Well, can they be creative from here? It's there for him. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And deciding to go short with this one. A wonderful intervention. Now can they counter clinically? Went in strongly to win the ball. Pongracic. And he read it superbly. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Hanno Behrens. Well, it's one pass after another. Svante Ingersson. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Can they hit on the break? Marco Asensio. And the flag has gone up, offside. It might be on for them. There's a slide rule pass. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. That is that for the first half here. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Reina. Nicely timed tackle. And plenty of room in the wide area. Options in the centre. Svante Ingersson. And that's how to dispossess your opponent. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Will they profit from this situation? And it goes! The opening goal in this contest!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back in business in this match, and Borussia Dortmund hold the lead. More live Bundesliga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund taking on Bayer Leverkusen. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. But it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early. Well, as you can see, Dortmund are struggling to control possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
It's a perfect challenge. Maya. Hanno Behrens. And fed forwards. Could be dangerous. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Svante Ingersson. It did look on for them, but not to be. Asensio. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, I have to say, he never looked like missing. He hits the ball so cleanly. That's a really good finish.
So 2-0 now. Well, great read there to intercept. Dahoud. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. Could be! And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the marking was tight. The header off target in the end. Twenty minutes remaining. Might really be able to trouble them here. Svante Ingersson. This looks promising. He's trying to create something. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Bentley Baxter Ban. Mamba. Crossing possibilities. The high press was very much on. Dortmund throw in here. Well, as we get close to hearing the final whistle, we can reflect on what has been a fabulous display by Dortmund.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between...
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Lucas Fröde. Mamba. Nick Omladic. And space for the cross. Tremendously strong in the tackle. 5 minutes left. Might it be Marco Asensio? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. And the short option preferred. Dahoud. Maya. Lucas Fröde. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Mamba. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going into the next round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Danke, dass Sie so kurz nach Abpfiff vor unsere Kamera gekommen sind. Danke für dieses Gespräch.
Schön, dass Sie alle da sind. Dann beginnen wir mit den Fragen. Für heute haben wir's. Danke fürs Kommen und bis zum nächsten Mal.
The man to watch. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? No end to the rain, apparently. It's been coming down heavily in the build-up to this game here at the Signal Iduna Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Borussia Dortmund facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Up for Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
An interesting match stands ahead of us. Dortmund kick off. Excellent challenge. Rafa. Moving forward effectively. And options in the centre. Rafa. Really effective shielding under pressure. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Something to worry about here. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
Well, Dortmund get the ball moving again. That goal certainly should shake them up a bit. Mitchell Bakker. Diaby. Dembele. Palacios on the ball. Useful looking position, you've got to say. They've given it away. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
Oh, no, it's gone a begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Marco Reus. Can they square the game? Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Andri. That's a good-looking ball. Rafa. And he takes it on. And he got to it fairly easily. Great challenge. He got nothing but ball. Now the attack looks promising. Ezequiel Palacios. Keeping it moving dynamically. Is it going to be? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Second goal for them here. Reus. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, as those stats tell us, Leverkusen have enjoyed more of the ball. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
The referee has played advantage in Dortmund's favour. They might be able to get in now. Will it be? Wasted chance. Easy for the goalkeeper. And he takes it away. Mitchell Bakker. Dembele. Diaby. Bakker has it. Ezequiel Palacios. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Can he finish? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. Let's see about the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, they can keep possession of it now. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
A very effective challenge put in. Diaby. Now Dembele. Plenty of room in the wide area. Dembele. He's going forward well here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Marco Reus. Opportunity it is. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Holland, making sure it didn't get past him. Can he get one back? Well, there goes the half-time whistle. And as the Dortmund players get ready for the manager's half-time team talk, they know they've got to try to turn. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Rafa. Jeremy Frimpong. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. And he could be in proper trouble here. Rafa. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. And now the delivery. Can he put it away? And it's come off the keeper. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Counter-attacking, very much an option.
Well, that was a magnificent save. Just how did he keep that out? That's incredible.
Holland. Chance to reduce the arrears. And that's a very good parry. Well, nothing comes of it. Holland. And the referee says corner kick. Substitution time it is. They take it short. Has someone to play it to. And he read it well. Asensio. Hazard. Holland. Defended well. Jeremy Frimpong. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
And the short option preferred. Good pressure high up the pitch. Superb block. Patrick Schick! And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Let's see about the delivery. Not the best clearance. Simple catch, really. Really good interception. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in...
Well, the post getting in the way there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, possibilities in the centre. Still not clear. And Patrick Schick now. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. Struggling to get it away. Terrific block there. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, simple for the keeper. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Borussia Dortmund against Union Berlin. Excellent vision. Brandt could reduce the deficit, and he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Now continuing with the game, and you just sense the momentum may well be with the Schwarz-Gelben. Tar. Diaby. Or can they be creative from here? Crossing opportunity. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Axel Witsel. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Brandt. Brandt! Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, by playing keep ball like this, we're keeping the opposition at bay. Ezequiel Palacios. Bakker has it. Possession one. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Diaby. Chic with it. And there goes the final whistle. And I'll tell you what, that didn't go to plan for Borussia Dortmund at all in terms of the result. They've lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, they were great going forward once again, but they didn't get the balance right today. They were too open, easy to counter-attack, and the recovery runs were too slow. That's why they lost this one.
Danke, dass Sie so kurz nach Abpfiff vor unsere Kamera gekommen sind. Ich danke Ihnen.